When you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate. Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison? What's your pleasure? Oh.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We
times and I can't seem to find a light between the walls I built for myself right in my mind. And then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. And now when I got you, it's all gonna be alright. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I. Only you can put my fire out. You can turn it all around. You can lift me off the ground so we can fly again. So we can fly again. I've been trying hard not to go out of my mind. And all I need right now is for you to stay the night. But if you keep saying that you've got to leave, then I'm gonna be alright. As long as you tell me that we ain't running out of time. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I. Only you can put my fire out. You can turn it all around. And you can lift me off the ground so we can fly again. So we can fly again. So we can fly again.
the legends of memory and storage. Crucial brings you the ultimate performance in gaming. Legendary products. Precision engineered. For speed and stability. Crucial Ballistix. From the legends of memory and storage. Crucial brings you the ultimate performance in gaming. Legendary products. Precision engineered.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first semis of our tournament of AKEF Gaming Saga, sponsored by AMD and in partnered by Crucial. So today the match is between Team Valor and Enigma Gaming. Yesterday, actually, we had the same game around the 7 p.m. time, but unfortunately, the Mumbai servers were pretty down, and that's why we had to reschedule the entire game to today. So today, this is Devil Dog, and with me, I have Deployed. So
Yep.
here you go, guys.
Thank you for the nice intro. And in map one, if I'm not wrong, Valor won against Team Enigma by 13-2. So they have a pretty good advantage, but unfortunately, the servers were very bad yesterday. So that is why the match has been rescheduled to today, but it is going to continue, which means map number one has been won by Team Valor. So all they have to do is pick one more map, and that will be it for them. So I think, if I'm not wrong, Devil Dog, is it Bind that we are going to see? The map number two is Bind, right?
Yeah, the map number is
Yep.
going to be bind and Enigma is going to be defending.
Yep.
So if Enigma wins this game
We
and
will get that.
it goes to the third map, which we all hope that happens, we'll be seeing the maps Haven with Enigma again on defense and Team Valor again on attack.
Yep. And
So what
that
do
is
you think
going to be
deployed for this game? Do you think Valor will win or Enigma will pounce a surprise?
I mean, I've seen the same. I mean, I've seen. I mean, I've been saying the same thing from like
Mhm,
quarterfinals. Okay, the way Team Valor have been dominating some of the really good teams in this tournament. And I
mhm,
mean,
mhm,
before, like, if you asked me like a month ago, if you asked me would Valor beat Enigma Gaming, I would have obviously said no. Having said that, Enigma was their top peak of their career, and they were like
mhm.
the top three teams in India. But looking at the recent past, Valor have suddenly improved so well. They've been playing so coordinatedly. I think, and they have put in a lot of work and everything. So I think they stand a really good chance, and they just literally proved that by winning map number one. Not just by winning map number one, they won it in a dominating fashion. So I guess they have a upper hand here.
I totally agree with you on that point, that
Yep.
dominating fashion. But servers are down yesterday, and
Yeah,
it was pretty stressful for every player out there, right?
I get it.
So it's gonna be. I can't predict what's gonna happen. I feel like Enigma is gonna pounce on Valor and take this game away from them.
I want that too, because I want to see the map number three. That is what everyone wants, right? We want a
Mhm,
good game. So we want to see map number three. So Enigma Gaming, obviously, because they have their experience and everything. So
mhm.
map number two, it's not going to be that easy for Team Valor to take it away. But I think it should be, and it could be Enigma's map, because they're obviously a well-known team, and they
Mhm.
will pound back in map number two, especially having said that they lost map number one. So yeah, let's see what's
Yep,
gonna happen.
yep. Let's see what's gonna happen. And also, if you guys haven't noticed, the new hack has started. So
Yep.
get back into the game and grind those ranks. Reach yourself from gold to plat and diamond. Start grinding good eyes. The new act is upon us, and it's pretty good act. What up, Deployed? How is your career going right now, man?
Uh, I mean, not so good. Like last act, my act rank was Diamond 1, and I ended up. I
Hmm.
mean, I finished the act in Plat 3, and this act I got placed in Plat 2. Then I went to Plat 3. I mean, it's been bad for me. I would say a little bit of
Understand.
a red carpet in my career, so
Mhm.
it's not good. How's
I
your
totally
career been
understand.
going, Devil God?
I haven't played much. I played 3 games, and I just was lucky enough to win those 3 games. So yeah,
Wow.
and you know what? Valorant is such a stressful game for everyone out there, man. So yeah, I can understand your pain out there.
Yep. I mean,
So meanwhile, yeah, carry on, Deployed.
yeah, I mean, not only Valorant, right? Most probably, like all the FPS games, when you take it seriously, it is a bit stressful. So at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, it is what it is. So we still love the game. That's why we play the game. So I think that it is.
Totally, totally, totally,
And
totally, totally.
what was it that about you were about to say, Devil Dog? You can carry on.
No, I was saying the same thing, man. This Mumbai servers issue was so bad yesterday that we had to pay on Singapore servers and all. It was pretty, different, that experience. It was pleasant, actually, I would say,
Yep,
compared to Mumbai servers.
I agree. Singapore servers are always better. So So let's see. Are they gonna be playing in Mumbai or Singapore server today?
Today we'll be playing on Mumbai servers because the Mumbai servers are
It's fixed.
finally back
Oh,
online,
right.
and
Then
it's pretty good. Like, even I played some deathmatch in the morning, and the server tick rate was 128. So it feels good
great.
to play on the Mumbai server.
Well, that's great news then. So what do you think about the new set of skins?
Ooh, the Spectrum skins, man. I
Yep.
honestly love them. Especially the finisher. It
Yep.
is the highest, like after Elder Flame Vandal, it was the most costly skin in game right now. I mean, before the Spectrum Phantom was released, Elder Flame Vandal was the costliest. Now Spectrum Phantom is the costliest. And
Yep.
it's pretty good. So
I
it's
mean
gonna be, yeah, carry on, man.
the whole bundle itself is like 10,700 Valorant credits. So I think
Exactly.
that's very expensive, right?
Totally, totally, totally. And did you watch the BC Masters yesterday?
Actually, I did.
Hmm. Especially the match against Haven Liberty and 100T. We saw the old dog Hiko clutching out at 15 HP at Icebox, man. That clip was so amazing. You could see him one tap with Phantoms, and everyone was like, one tapping with Phantoms is the new trend, guys. It
Yep.
was that good of a clutch. And if you are not missing out on the actions, the VC Masters are starting in the evening, so you should definitely do check out those tournaments as well.
Yes, that is
So,
right. And I think
mhm,
my what are your I mean, obviously you gave us your predictions that Enigma is going to win map number 2, and I hope that Enigma wins too because we want to see map number 3. And if we get to see map number 3, it will be Haven. So it is
mhm,
going to be interesting to see who's gonna play that. And also in Haven, Enigma is gonna start on defense. So in Bind and Haven and both the maps, Enigma is going to be defending. So what do you think about that? So which means Valor picked attacking in
mhm.
Haven, if I'm not wrong. So is that a good idea? Like, usually teams prefer to go for defense setup. Why do you think
Uh,
Valor went for I know Haven is attacker side map, but
yeah,
even though when you play an attacker side map, people always tend to pick defender sides. But why do you think? Is there any game plan behind that choice?
maybe, or maybe they're, experimenting some things, or they are confident that they'll finish the map in the first map itself, so they didn't worry about this third map. Who knows what's going on in the minds of those players? So, but
Yeah.
if you ask me, I'll think Valor is looking for some new challenges, right? Putting out themselves in different situations and difficult situations and how to cope up with them. In the tournaments, especially, it's a
Mhm.
good challenge to them.
Yes, I agree. Not only to Valor, like we've seen Enigma Gaming, like they're one of the most dominant teams, and looks
Hmm.
like they're not gonna take it very easily. I mean, they're not gonna get the win very easily. Even if they end up
Yep.
winning it today, it would be a fight because they've already lost map number 1.
Totally, totally,
Coming
totally,
back from
totally.
here will be epic for them as well as will be pretty hard and will be a good fight for them as well. So
Hmm.
on the other hand, we saw good teams like FS getting taken down and everything. I think this tournament is like
FS
all
is
about
still in
drama.
the tournament, actually. FS is
I
still
mean,
in the tournament.
yeah, they're still in the tournament, but they had a like pretty hard time, right, winning against
Nope.
some of the teams.
They had a
They
pretty easy
dominated.
time, if you ask me. Yeah,
They had
they dominated.
dominated. Oh, okay, no mind then. Good for
Hmm.
them.
They had dominated the tournament pretty well. So
Yep. So it
they
is going to be
have their
interesting then.
semis against Esports Esports, the team which defeated Atma Esports in the quarters.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Mhm.
nice.
So, guys, we'll join you on a small break. Meanwhile, we'll get the teams coordinated and all, and we'll join you in 2 minutes.
Yes.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison? What's your pleasure? Oh, my city, she never sleeps, my city. She never weeps, my city. She keeps me alive. Give it up for my city, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, oh, 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 oh. Give it my city, my city. My city, my city. Where do you go when your heart's with a fever? Won't you scroll, but you won't leave her? Oh, here we are, all the freaks and believers, all the sweet neon dreamers. Oh, my city. She never sleeps, my city. She never weeps, my city. She keeps me alive. Give it up for my city, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, oh, 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 oh. Give it my city, my city. My city, my city. Give it up for my city, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, my city, my city. Give it up for my city, running wild and looking pretty, oh, oh. Give it up for my city, my city, my city.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away.
I can see is we're drifting apart. I can't believe how it all turned dark. Bring me to life, bring me the light, 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 bring me the light.
And we're back with a small break. Actually, we had some technical issues. That's why the break was called for, and we're fine with everything. So we're waiting for one of the players from Team Valor, actually. And meanwhile, while we and Deploy were discussing about something, we're discussing about the map bind. Deploy, what do you think about the map bind? Let's just talk to the viewers about the same thing, man.
Yeah, Bind is like a pretty defender-sided map, right? So I think it's gonna be a really, good map for both the sides. I mean, Enigma Gaming obviously there on defense, so they should have an upper hand in the starting half, especially having said that they have one of the strong Sentinel players in their team. They shouldn't be having a
Exactly.
trouble in getting a big lead in the defense. So what do you think? How will the first half go?
Depends actually, because bind as a map, I feel it's very balanced, if you ask me. Like,
Yeah.
so we may never know. Like, if the teams start rushing to the side, let's just say, as most of the pro tournaments goes on, I felt like, if teams play for map control and all that stuff, but instead of playing for map control, let's just say for 1, 2 rounds, they start rushing to the side. It's pretty difficult to control that rush. Unless you have that appropriate agents to do that. Let's just say you have Viper in your team, or you have a Raze in your team, then you can stop that rush. But if you have duelists like Jet, or even, Reina, it's going to be difficult. Or even signals like Cypher and Killjoy will have a difficult time controlling that rush. So we can never predict, right? Mine is the one of the most unpredictable map, if you ask me.
Yeah, I totally agree. And what do you think? Like players usually, I mean, teams usually tend to go for either double controller setup or a double initiator pick in a map like Bind.
Exactly,
So, what do you think
exactly.
is better? Like, is it
I
is
prefer a
it
double controller role, man, because Brimstone's ultimate, his Molly, his entire package which comes with him is pretty decent for mine. Because there's small areas, like mine is a pretty small map, if you ask me. And Brimstone's ult is a very, 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 very useful stuff. Because you can actually take a lot of map control with his ult. And the same thing, if you take Viper along with Brimstone, you have a very amazing two post-planned Molly lineups, two for Viper and one for Brimstone, by the way, and also that poison cloud of Viper and especially her ult are pretty amazing at mine because of the small areas you can take a lot of control with them.
yeah. So, but you'll have to sacrifice, playing initiators in your team. Like, well, you'll have one initiator, obviously. So,
That's
otherwise,
true, man. But
yeah,
let's just say if you go for a Brimstone Viper, you can either go for Sova or Sky, right?
right.
So
You'll have minimal info, but you'll have more control, right? So, I think that's better,
mm,
obviously. So,
depends,
especially having
man.
said
Like
that, Brim Alt is too
if I
overpowered.
talk about Genji from NA, That
Yeah.
team actually prefers playing double initiators than double controllers. So what they
Yeah.
do is they go for Sky and Sova, and they play
Brimstone
Omen instead of
or
Brimstone and Viper. I beg your
Viper.
pardon.
Yeah.
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 So
That is because. Yeah.
that type of combination is pretty amazing if you ask me.
Yeah. I totally agree because mostly usually players, they go for Omen pick because with Omen you have a little bit of flexibility. You're not like,
Totally, totally, totally,
fixed to a
totally.
role to like you have to smoke this, smoke that.
Exactly,
You're not
exactly,
under
exactly.
any like restrictions.
Uh,
You can go try out your play. I mean, you can try out your play freely and make a play happen. So that is why
totally, totally,
usually when they
totally.
go for double initiative, they go for control. I mean, go for Omen as well. So yeah.
Omen has more freedom for solo plays. That's why people prefer Omen, if you ask me.
Yes, yes, exactly. That is what I meant.
One sec. Because, yeah, so even I myself am an Omen main. I used to be an Omen main, but then Omen got nerfed so hard that I just lost the fun to play Omen. Then I switched into different agents, and it's pretty fun. Playing Omen is cool, actually, if you ask me. And especially, I got inspired by those Flex Ninja videos, man. His videos are so amazing. It seems so cool. And when you try to do that, you always fail, actually.
Yeah.
And when you try to do that, you always fail. But it's still worth the try for me, if you ask me. Omen, playing Omen is fun for me. What about you, Blair? What's your favorite agent?
I mean, for me, favorite agent, I usually like to play the duelist, obviously, because getting kills in an FPS shooter game is fun. But if you ask me, apart from the getting kills, I would love to play agents like Killjoy, the amount
Mhm.
of utility that she provides, the amount of, value that she provides to the team. I really like Killjoy. And other agents, I like Sova as well. I know a lot of Sova's double shock dart lineups. It's so satisfying to get
Mhm.
kills with your shock dart. So these are the two agents that I enjoy to play in the game, and obviously all the game. I mean, all the agents are like good in their own way.
Totally. But I hope you have heard the rumors of the new agent, right?
Oh
Did
yeah,
I? The new Sentinel coming in the next act, actually.
yes,
So this is going to be interesting if you ask me, because, you know, Jedi can, just change the meta completely. Because right now, the most viable two Sentinels, if you ask me, are Killjoy and Cypher, both
yep.
for the most part of the maps. But I hope the introduction of Jedi, changes the meta in favor of Jedi as well.
Yes, I think he should be having a little bit of an upper hand, even if he's a sentinel. There's no assurance that people are gonna like pick him and use him in the games, unless and
Mhm,
otherwise he's like completely irrelevant to the meta that's present at this time. Having said that, a
mhm,
lot of people before, like a couple of months ago, if you asked me, a lot of people you could have seen them picking Sage and everything. But since the game has started growing, people have learned the actual purpose of Killjoy and agents like Cypher. Now they are like picking Killjoy and Cypher more and more. So that's good to see. I mean, it's not like the same meta keeps on going. It keeps changing now and then. So
mhm.
hopefully the new agent has a slot in that as well.
That is the specialty of the game, Valorant. There is no
Yep.
meta in it. The
Yep. It
meta keeps
keeps
on
changing.
changing with the new updates. Exactly.
Yes.
So it's pretty fun, actually, this game. And we
Yep.
are into the map bind right now. And if you look at the agent selections, what do you think, Deployed?
I mean, already Enigma, they are pretty confident that what they wanted to pick. And we were talking about Cypher and, Cypher and Killjoy pick. I mean, usually
Mhm,
because of the utility that they provide. But looks
mhm,
like Enigma Gaming, they're going to go for the double controller setup that you are talking about with double initiator, with a single duelist. They are like, we'll take both.
mhm. They want information control.
Both.
So the point is like it's gonna be a little bit difficult for Enigma if they decide to rush aside or something. Meanwhile, if you look at Team Valor, they have a Viper, Brim, Raze, and Sage. And if you ask me, Sage is pretty decent in this map.
Yeah. And she's not the sentinel that they usually the people like to pick, but looks like Pasha Sahil is really good with that. So he's gonna go with that. Obviously, I mean, in a map like Bind, especially when you're attacking, Sage walls are like really useful. So maybe that is one of the reasons why they went up. Well, I mean, why they went for it. And
Yeah,
you could
totally,
see a
totally,
double
totally.
controller setup also coming from Team Valor. So
Mhm.
it is going to
This is
be
gonna be
interesting.
interesting. Exactly. So
Yes.
let's hope we get a good match right now.
And there comes the lineup. So it is going to be round number one, and pretty normal buy coming from both the sides, and no sheriff buys been seen yet. And Enigma Hika is going to be going on to that frenzy. He's going to support easy to go on to that shower push. So let's see what's going to happen in this round number one. Rexy getting ready with this recon lineup. And there it goes. Is it going to spot
And
anyone?
no, it's not. Actually, you can see the entire team outside
Going for
A.
ace side
Meanwhile,
push.
look at Showers. Buster's already in a fight. Hika and Essie. Oh, the timing. Wait, Buster. Great shot by Buster to take out Hika. And the trade comes out from Messi to take out Buster. So that leaves. Meanwhile, Godvixi kills Hunter. So the situation is 3v4 in favor of Team Enigma.
Yup, Enigma is in the upper end 4 now, but it is a 3v4. Looks like two of the players of Team Valor are going towards the B long area. I'm not quite sure if Enigma are aware of that. You could see the jet from Enigma, that is Godvexi is the only one left in sight alone, and Rafuel is gonna go rotate. And but with that guiding light, he's gonna get the info that he needs, which means his teammates are gonna rotate to him anytime soon. So which means Pasha Shail and the Brimstone, they need to hurry as fast as they can. So there comes the elbow wall. Will they be able to get the plan down? There's nobody pushing in from the
And a
city area.
great
The
volley actually to stop that push.
gonna deny them.
Meanwhile, the plan gets on, and we have the situation to play post plan. And meanwhile, Godvixi,
Last player standing.
the situation suddenly turns into two
What?
even in favor of Team Valor. What's happening out here? And Rafuel slowly cleaning out every angle.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
great shot
What?
today,
Okay.
Asha Sahil.
Is nothing.
But Rafuel knows he can't defuse. And a great clutch by Pixels and Team Valor, especially playing on that post plan with proper crossfires to take the first round on board in the second map. Fine.
I mean, after seeing the first round, I think that this map is going to be really interesting to watch. It's going to be really crucial. What do you think? I mean, we can't decide on first round, obviously,
See,
but it was
if you
a
ask me,
back and forth story in round one.
I'll say you can't decide what's gonna happen on the first four
Yeah,
rounds. First four rounds are
team.
always, you can never judge a game or team by the first four rounds or the first 4 rounds span out for those teams. All of everything
Yes,
just
because
goes
usually
out.
teams, they take 4 to 5 rounds to read their opponent. Yeah,
Exactly,
exactly.
exactly. And also during those 4 rounds, the economy gets into the proper balance.
Yes. So round number two, a buy coming on from the side of Team Valor. On the other side, Enigma going for a save like they should.
Mhm. But
A
it's
technical
still
pause, I think.
it's a technical pause, and I think Godbixi is AFK. He
Yes.
has some technical issues, I think, and play seems to be offline. So we'll wait for Godbixi to join us. Give us some moment, guys. And Godbixi is back actually, so it's a good timing for us actually. The irony, like we said, on the Godbixi, and he's back online.
Yeah.
So, Detroit, what do you think? Like, if you lose the first round, should you go for a
Yeah.
force buy?
I mean, if it was a second half and if it was a very crucial round, I would go for a force buy. But I don't think they should go for a force buy in the start of the map because having said that, they have a lot of chance to equalize the score. But if they go for a force now and if they lose it, which
Mhm.
means their opponents obviously they will get onto a bigger lead, which would be more hard to clinch it back on
Yeah.
their side. So I think it is better to go for a save after you lose a crucial
Meanwhile,
round.
SC takes a buster. Partial takes the trade on an Enigma SC. And Hika takes out Partial.
Spike
Pixels takes
down
out
A.
Hika.
Mm. I know
Plan.
this is a buy round for Team Valor, but looks like they are struggling a little bit. Lost two of their people, and Pixel's very low on health.
And Rafael is waiting for Godbixi actually to push a shot.
I think they are gonna take the
Oh,
bullet. Then yes,
rocket.
she's going to nasty headshot. He's gonna collect the Spectre as well. I think in this round, Enigma still have a chance. It's not over yet.
They do, but
There comes the shock dart.
One enemy remaining.
and 100x or God Vixie and Pixel 6 or raw fuel. A bit of a costly round for Team Valor, but they get 2 rounds on board.
Yep, I mean, we expected Team Valor to win, obviously, with the gun advantage that they had, but still, they lost 3 people. I would say it was a really good eco round coming on from Enigma, and Raw is going to hold on to that operator early on in this game. So that could be the game changer. What do you think?
Even I feel that could be a game changer.
So let's see how these people are going to play out. Look at the scoreboard so far. It's been pretty even for the side of Team Valor. Pixel has got 5 kills for himself, obviously, in the previous round. He had to clutch a 2v3 if I'm not wrong. So
Exactly. And if you look at B long, God Vexy is pushing out. And it's silent right now on the map completely. Everyone is waiting for the other team to push so that they could collect that information and play accordingly.
yes.
And we can see Rexy running out at B. Slowly, Rockville is taking control of B shot, but he'll set it for back. And we can see from the Team Valor's side, they're trying to push towards the A side right now. A great one-way by Team Enigma's Izzy to stop that. It's going to be difficult, actually, if you ask me. To push from a one-way smoke of Viper, actually.
30 seconds left.
And Izzy takes a buster. Pixel 6 or Izzy. And the Viper comes in. Pixel takes a Rexy and 100x or Hika. A 2v3 retake with operator in hands of Enigma. The retake is going to be pretty difficult if you ask me. What do you think, Deployed?
Yep. At this point, I feel like Enigma, Team Valor, they have upper hand here because also said that they have the, Viper spit set up for them. So I think it should not be an issue for them to get this round into their favor. All they have to do is like hold on. And I'm not sure if Rafuel is going to go for the retake attempt because he knows that he has to save his
They are
operator.
saving actually.
That is exactly what they're saying. So they're gonna save a Phantom and an operator. Obviously not the best save in the world, but it is what it is. And Rafuel will be able to save the operator. So that's what they wanted, and they will get it. So round number 3 going in the favor of Team Valor. Team Valor starting things off really strong in this map of Bind. So winning a bonus round in their favor as well. So yep, let's see what's gonna happen from here.
Exactly. And with that round, there are 3 maps on board for Team Valor. And now Enigma has to go for one save round. So do you
Yeah,
think Raw
Devil
Fuel...
Dog. Are
Mhm,
we
yeah.
getting a glitch or something? Because I can't see the minimap. Is it just me or
It's a glitch. It's a spectator's glitch, man. It happens to all the
oh,
developers.
mm, that's not good. Okay, so yep, over
And
to you. Take it away.
yeah, so we are looking at a push towards the B side for now. And look at... Oh, great shot by Godvexy to take it Pasha Sahil. Meanwhile, Pixels taking control of A Bath. And he spots Rexy outside showers. And he's droning. Rexy is droning it. Now... So I think it's gonna be 8 if you ask me. A great shot by
Oh.
Pixels to take out Raw Fuel and Rexy. Meanwhile, it's a difficult retake if you ask me, man. With Spectres and Phantoms in your hand against... Without shields, it's gonna be difficult.
Yep,
Oh
and
god,
he's
Vexy
gonna
takes a
run.
buster.
Vex. He's holding on to a
Last
very,
player
very
standing.
cushion
Meanwhile,
angle.
Pixel
It's all up
takes
to
a
him.
pick. Billy clutch.
I
That's the
don't know
question
if
now.
he will be able to do it because he doesn't have any more guiding lights left on him, and he's left on very low.
Great
He's gonna get
shot
one.
to take out Pixels.
He's already on a 3-kill streak. Can he get this clutch done? It's gonna be pretty hard, but it's not. Denies diffuse. There comes the
And
molly.
Bullet takes out Galaxy.
That's round number 4 on the board for the side of Team Valor, and I don't think it's gonna be an eco round for the side of Enigma because they went for a pretty decent buy, just a little bit of a light buy in the previous round. So which means they are going to be able to afford in this round as well. So
Yep.
on the other side, Team Valor looking strong. They have the round advantage, a little bit of an economy advantage as well. And both the teams they have one ultimate on their favor, but it is going to be Bullets ultimate, the Hellfire. I think it is going to cause a lot of issues for the side of Enigma, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a shot rush. So over to you, Devil Dog.
Totally. But look at that. That A shot and a great Viper ultimate at A shot, actually, if you ask me. By AZ. To take control of the A shot area.
Yes, he's going to try and hold on to that for as long as he can. So that is exactly what he's doing. They're casually walking from showers. He's going to tag the Brimstone of Team Enigma. That is going to be Hika. He's going to be left very low on HP. So it's not looking good for him. He's on 60 HP, which means he can't tank more than one bullet. If he does that, he's going to die. But Rexy is going to hold on to long. Will not manage to take out Bust.
Raw Fuel takes out Pasha Sahil.
After spawn.
Meanwhile, Vexy takes out Bullet.
Oh, this is going to be a really crucial round. 4v3 made to a 3v3 as Saga takes down God. 3v3 in nobody's favor yet. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Enigma, Hika holding on to the city area, waiting for his teammate.
And Pixels
Oh,
gets straight out. I beg your pardon, Raffle gets straight out. So
Oh,
the situation is
the push.
30 seconds left.
2v3 in favor of Team Valor. Situation seems grim for Enigma Gaming right now.
Yes. Looks like it
look
is. Oh, look at the position of Hunter.
Ooh,
He's gonna
Hika
get
takes
taken
out
down.
Hunter now. So that leaves A set completely empty.
But that was a fake.
10 seconds left.
Oh no. And Team Enigma they
The-
completely bought it.
Yeah.
There comes Hellfire.
and
It's gonna be wasted, which means the plant is gonna go down, and it is a 2v2. And for the side of Team Valor, it's all up to Pixel and Buster to
Look
stop
at
that.
Ezzy. Look at Buster now. And he heard. Ezzy hears Buster.
Enemy remaining.
Great.
Nice kill. And that's
And
really crucial
meanwhile-
one. It's all up to Pixels to clutch this 1v2.
Enemy
Oh,
remaining.
he's gonna
And
get
he
one
takes
through the
away.
smoke.
And he clutches it out for Team Enigma.
Really well positioned. I mean, he positioned himself really well to get that last kill. And the first round on the board for the side of Enigma Gaming.
1.29 seconds.
That was
That's
pretty
how
close.
close that diffuse was.
Yes. And I think that is the second time Pixels died in this whole. That was
Yep.
really good.
He was surprised for me,
I
man.
mean, he has been playing so good in the map, and unfortunately, he will not be able to clutch that round. And looks like Team Valor, they're still in the advantage, but Enigma, since they had a pretty rough round in the previous one, all thanks to Hika, somehow he managed to clutch it, even though they're going to be a little bit of an weaker buy. We can see a Bulldog, a Judge, and a couple of Spectres on their buy. While on the other side, Team Valor, I wouldn't say they're pretty comfortable with their economy, but they are obviously in a better situation compared to Enigma. Just as I say that,
What's happening at
Hika,
Shams, guys?
Kill my
a
ally.
back and forth
Straight,
trade, but Pasha Sahil is gonna revive one.
And Hunter takes a
Oh.
raw fuel. Oh my god.
Spike
Meanwhile, look at
planted.
Rexy. Rexy.
Player standing.
Nope.
That's a huge bad luck. So the situation is 1v4 against Team Enigma.
That's more than impossible for God Vixie, especially having said that he only had a Spectre in his hand.
Because, yep.
And that buy round went like totally, that was like a totally nightmare round for the side of Enigma Gaming. And now they will be pushed to yet another eco, and Raw Fuel will be playing on his Blade Storms, trying to make some damage there. While on the other hand, Team Valor, they're back on the driving seat. They're looking strong in terms of economy and in terms of rounds. So Enigma Gaming, they are going for an eco buy, hoping to make some damage to their opponents. So, yep, let's see what's going to happen here. And over to you, Devil Dog.
I'm surprised by the way Val is dominating Enigma right now, man. I'm just speechless. One round in favor of, only one round out of the remaining 6 rounds. Of the completed 6 rounds, which Enigma Gaming has won. That too was a very close one, if you ask me. And will raw fuel be the game changer right now? Will this be the round that comes in favor of Enigma Gaming? That's going. Oh,
He
the blade
should
misses.
be.
Oh my god, I feel really bad for
I
raw
mean,
fuel right
he
now,
did
man.
get the dink, but because it was a right click, the dink. I mean, when you right click and you dink your opponent, that's gonna only give 100 damage.
Yep, yep.
So really unfortunate for him. And on the other side, Pixel is gonna take down Hiccup, which means it is a 5v3 in the favor of Team Valor. And for the side of Team Enigma, Easy is looking really unhealthy. And his counterpart Pixels also is a little bit of unhealthy with 46 HP on his body. And Devil Dog, over to you.
Definitely, man. This game seems like Enigma needs to work a bit more on this last round, like because
Last
Team
player
Valor is
standing.
dominating them on every part of the map right now. And Buster takes a
Yep.
God which say that leaves 6 rounds on board for Team Valor, with one round in favor of.
And just as we talk about domination, flawless round coming on from the side of Team Valor, which means they are going to be in an advantage of 5 rounds. Of the score is 1-6 in the favor of Team Valor, and you could see, look at the scoreboard. For Team Valor, Pixel, he's the game
13
changer so
kills,
far.
dude. 13
Yep,
kills with
13,
three
three deaths.
deaths.
Just died 3 times in 7 rounds, and that's incredibly good for controller role. And
Do you look at the map? Are you looking at the map? Are we seeing a shower rush from Team Enigma?
yes, I think we are. A little bit of an aggressive push there, but let's see what they are going to be able to do. Enigma, Rafuel, and
Pixel takes a
Enigma
see.
Easy.
Pixel takes
There
a
comes the
hit
trade.
as well.
I mean, that was a good trade. Like 2-for-1, I think that was like really worth it.
That was
And
against
Rafuel is going
Enigma
to be able to
Gaming,
trade him out.
but that was. Meanwhile, Robbie takes a bullet actually.
But Rafuel is going to be very low on HP. Oh, the
shout
shot got 10 HP.
Leaves him on 10 HP actually. Hunter
Back
takes a
and
trade.
forth trade.
Yep.
I mean, Godvex is still alive, so if they can somehow, he can regroup with his teammate, he can heal him, but looks like he's gonna go for the hookah push and oh no, looks like Rafael is gonna come from the CT side, which means he's not gonna get the heal, he's gonna have to fight with 10 HP. Godvex, he has all the utilities in the world that he needs
He
for this
has
clutch
his
to
ultimate.
happen.
He has his ultimate.
Yes, he has everything that he needs. And Hunter has his ultimate too, but I don't think he
And he
will
puts out his ultimate.
be allowed to go for that. There comes the Seekers. So now they know that both of them are inside.
And Buster takes out raw fuel.
Really ambitious push. Oh.
Great shot by Buster. Hitting. Ooh. Hunter takes the trade out on Buster. That leaves 7 rounds on board for Team Valor.
I mean, yes, they have been dominating so far, and Pixel and Hunter. I mean, Hunter had a chance to go and use that Hunter's Fury if he was allowed to go towards that long area, but I don't think it would have been possible at that point. So both of them
Exactly.
playing in that gen area without knowing their opponent's location,
Mhm.
I think that was really big to peak together. Obviously, they played it really
Totally,
well, so
man. Totally,
obviously
totally,
they
totally, totally.
deserve that round. And in terms of economy, they are looking strong. On the other hand, Enigma, they are pushed back to yet
This
another
combination
eco.
of slow off and the shock dart at B-long is amazing. And Pixel takes a
Respectful.
raw fuel. Oh, Pixels!
Oh,
Last player standing.
And Bullet takes a Resi.
almost a flawless
1-8
round.
in favor of Team Valor.
I mean, like, I understand Team Valor is like a really good team, but Enigma Gaming, we are talking about, one of the teams in the,
Mhm.
top three in the region of, in the Indian region. And I mean, so far, looks like Team Valor, they have the upper hand in this game. And Enigma Gaming, obviously, the game is not over for them. They can come back whenever they like,
Yep,
whenever they
yep.
feel they are back into the game. So they need to put some rounds into the board if they imagine to do the same thing,
Mhm.
just like their opponents. So what do you think? I think so far the double controller hasn't been working out for them. The double controller and double
I agree
initiative
with you. I
pickup. They
agree
need a
with you.
sentinel, I think.
And Raw Fuel takes out Pixels.
Ooh,
Finally shuts it down with a great shot of his operator.
there you go. That was a nice pick to
And
start things off.
Buster takes out
Ooh,
Raw Fuel. Bullet takes out Rexy. Izzy takes out Bullet.
back and forth trade. Still in the advantage of Team Valor.
And that
Hunter's
leaves
gonna take down
Godwixy
Hiccup
alone.
with that. He has Guiding Light, a Trailblazer, and the heal, which cannot be used because all his teammates are already dead and dusted. So it's 3v1 still in the favor of Team Valor. And Godvexy is not going for the save obviously because they're down by so many rounds. Needs to go and try and make a clutch happen here.
And Vexy takes
That's
out
gonna be 1 towards
Hunter.
7. He's gonna spot him. He's gonna take one. Another
And
ult.
2 people are playing U-Haul. That's the information they've gotten right now. Oh, great shot by Pastor Sahil to take out Godvixy.
I mean, I don't think that was intentional. I think he was trying to pre-fire
Yeah, maybe, who knows?
and scare him away, and maybe he came to his crosshair. Oh my god! If he had actually looked, and for a moment, if he had the time to flick to his head, I mean, that was insane. I wish we could see from Pasha Sahil's
Pasha Sahil's
perspective.
perspective.
So with that, it's gonna be a first round coming on from the side of Enigma, desperately trying to break down the round lead that they are in, and they need to win 2 more rounds. Which will take them to the end of the first
End
half
of the
with a disadvantage of 3-9, which is the best. they could
Meanwhile,
go for.
Rockfield puts on his ult, and we
Great
have
storms are active.
Izzy also on the Viper ult right now.
Here.
Yep. 2 ults utilized from the side of Team Enigma, hoping to make some difference in this match.
Yeah,
Oh,
6 on Izzy. And great trade. Ooh, trade after trade at A shot.
a back and forth trade, but that means it is going to be an advantage for the side of Team Valor.
Look at Buster. Look at Buster.
What? How is he allowed to? What? How is he?
And we have Rexy inside side.
Okay.
Last player standing.
And
I think he
That
got
is-
in from elbow. Oh, the plant is not gonna go down. The plant is gonna be denied thanks to Hika's
great
head fury.
shot by Hika.
It's gonna get one through the smoke. It's at 1v2. The plant is gonna go down.
Here.
Pasasile has a really good angle at this point. So it's gonna be a 1v2. Enigma Hika has to do this if they imagine to have at least some kind of hope going on to into the second half.
Look at that crossfire
Bullet
setup by
holding on to a
Bullet.
very
and
crucial angle. Yes. But I think Enigma has an idea. So let's, Hika has an
and
idea,
Bullet
but
takes out
oh,
Hika.
it's going to be
110
Bullet.
in
Yes.
favor of
Last
Team
round
Valor.
before the switch.
Everything in favor of Team Valor, and Bullet will take off his counterpart Hika down. With that, it is going to be it is going to be the last round of the first half. Another force buy coming on from Enigma. Rafuel is gonna go for the operator buy. On the other hand, Rexy is gonna go for Phantom without any shield. Oh, that is they're too desperate. They need to win this round. I mean,
They need to
210 is
win
not
this
a good
round to stay in
score.
the competition, exactly.
Yes, 210 is not a good score,
I
but
would
that is
never
what.
say that because we all have known that comebacks are possible. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Pixels takes out Raw Fuel.
I mean, it's not impossible at any moment, even if it's 12-0.
Exactly. Hika
The
takes out
opponents-
Pastel. Hunter takes out Hika.
Oh, there you go.
Buster takes out Godvixy.
Looks like another
player
round in the favor
standing.
of Team Valor, and it is all up to Rexy to clutch it up. He won't be able to do that.
111 in favor of Team Valor.
Switching sides.
And I wouldn't say it is impossible for Enigma to come back from here. Obviously, if Team Valor can do it, I think Team Enigma can pull something similar. So let's see. This pistol round that they're going to play, it is going to be really crucial for them because if they lose this pistol round, which means they are going to award Team Valor for like a, what do you call 10 match point rounds, which is not good for them. So they need to like work on from round number 1 and get all those rounds in their favor. If
Let's hope
they
the
imagine
pistol
to
round
make a
goes in
comeback.
favor of Enigma Gaming. So we could
Yes.
see a comeback from their side.
Chance for a comeback.
But looking at the scenario right now, I feel it's going to be difficult for Enigma to go for a huge comeback, right? But who knows?
Yeah,
Comebacks are never
it is
possible.
obviously difficult. Yeah, it is always difficult. But if Team Valor can pull out 11-1, so can Team Enigma. So let's see if they can do it. And it looks like it is going to be a
Unless
big
a
push coming out
fuel-
from the side of Team Enigma. as we talk about the pistol round win, Hunter is gonna take down Raw Fuel, which means they are in a 5v4 advantage. Godvex is gonna take down Pashasail. A 4v3 advantage in favor of Enigma.
Hunter. That leaves Bullet and our Pixels alone.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
God Series of Pixels. That leaves Bullet alone. And Hika takes out Bullet.
Enigma.
So the first round,
Finally.
second round on board for Team Enigma.
Yes, I think we are not going to see, I don't think the match is going to end anytime soon. A possible comeback from the side of Enigma could be possible. And if you look at,
If you ask
Rexy, if
me, the probability for the comeback is really low, man. The way Valor are
it's
playing
really
so
low, but it's not
coordinated.
impossible. It's
Exactly.
not
So
impossible.
we have to see what's gonna happen. But I really hope, to have a good match out there for the viewers and for us during class. I hope Enigma comes back strong, man.
Yeah. And also having said that, Rexy is a new addition to
Raw
Enigma
Fuel.
Gaming, so he's gonna
Raw
bust
Fuel running
him out with the
behind
shotgun. Will he be able
Bullet.
to
He
a W gaming from
look at
the
Pixels
backstab?
and Rex
What?
got
Yes,
Pixels
like-
by the way.
Good timing peak from him.
One enemy remaining.
And Ballistix or Raw Fuel. Ballistix or ASD.
1, 2.
And pick out the run and gun to take out Buster.
Round number 3 on the board for the side of Team Enigma Gaming, and it's still in the favor of Team Valor, and it is going to be in the favor of Team Valor for a really long time. But a bonus round coming on from the side of Team Enigma. On the other hand, Team Valor going for their little bit of a broken buy, and Bullet is going to go for that judge pick as well.
Oh my god. A judge and a brimstone always reminds me of Liquid's Link playing at Hookah. Those are always bad memories for any team, man.
Smoke's down.
Now we see Bullet on a judge at U-Hall. Okay. And Rawfield takes a Bullet. Rawfield is a hunter, but Buster takes a Rawfield to shut down that aggression from Rawfield.
I would say the damage has been done.
Planted.
AZ takes out
never mind.
Pixels. now.
A 4v2 in the favor of Team Enigma Gaming, and at this point looks like Enigma, they have a chance here. But on the other hand, if you look at Team Valor, they have the bigger gun, so it is anybody's game in this round so far. But looks like the man advantage is favoring towards the Enigma Gaming.
Look at
And Team Valor
Buster.
in this-
And
easy with a nice hold. He's gonna take down Buster, and on the other hand, Godvex is gonna take down Pasha Sahil. Round number 4 on the board for the side of Team Enigma Gaming, which will push Team Valor to an eco. So Team Enigma Gaming slowly but steadily making their comeback happen. Now, at the start of this half, they were down by 10 rounds, and now suddenly it's just 7 rounds, and it looks like it's more than possible at this point.
exactly. It looks like the dream might come true for everyone. Not for everyone, I mean for Team Enigma and their fans especially. So this is very interesting. Like, look at that. If you look at the map right now, we can see that like the entire team of Valor is rotating towards the A side. That leaves the B side completely empty. But now they've stopped rotating.
5-man push coming on from the side of Team Enigma towards the B side. Raffle going for that aggressive dash, will not find any. He's gonna find
Raw Fuel.
Spike down B.
Pasha Sahil on the other hand takes down Hikka, but Godvex will be there to trade him out. And
Raw
Raffle, I think
Fuel.
Raffle and the judge is making all the difference in the second half. It's all up to Pixel to obviously not make a clutch. It's gonna be hard for him, but he has a sheriff in his hand. He's gonna try to make some damage to the economy of Team Enigma Gaming. And Pixel's location is so far unknown for the side of Team Enigma Gaming. Just to say that Godvex is going to be holding on to that angle, which means he will take down Pixel. With that, it is going to be round number 5 Still a 6-round lead in the favor of Team Valor, but finally a bye round coming on from the side of Team Valor, hoping to make a win here. And if they lose this round, it is going to be yet another eco round for them. So it's like Enigma Gaming, they have to win one round. They will get, I mean, which will lead them to winning another round in a row. So that is what they're
Totally,
hoping
totally
on
agree.
for this comeback to make it happen in their favor. And
Exactly,
over to you,
exactly.
Devil Dog.
I'm really surprised by the way raw fuel is having that impact on the jet. Right? Look at these clips, man. Just nerf this gun. Remove this gun from the game.
He's judging them.
Buster takes a raw fuel, shutting down that judge. Buster takes a Hicka as well. God Bexy there prays out finally.
Toxin screen down. Poison's off.
And Rex had a great position. Ooh,
Spike down A.
God Bexy out there.
One enemy remaining.
And uh, almost the round was going out of their hands, but Enigma Gaming comes back and clutches it out. The score is now 6-11 in favor of Team Valor, but the comeback
Yes,
seems
I mean,
on right now. What do you think, Deploy?
I mean, yes. I mean, so far, obviously, with the lead, I mean, after the first half of like 11-1, obviously, Team Valor, they're going to have an advantage. But look at the way Team Enigma have been playing. They haven't lost a single round in the second half. And now they've pushed Team Valor to an eco, which means we are going to see 7-11 on the board, unless and otherwise, someone from, or maybe more than someone, is going to, make an insane play for their team
Exactly,
and get
exactly.
this thrifty round for them. Which is
Rockfield
now
takes a
not possible.
Buster style.
Rockfield. Oh, that's a crucial pick.
Meanwhile, Hunter
Oh.
takes a God Vexy.
The ultimate used from side of Hunter in this eco round. So trying to destroy the economy of team.
Hunter takes a
Enigma
Hiccup, Buster
Gaming
takes a Rexy. Trade after
Oh,
trade
no.
coming out of the B side.
It's a 2v3 in the favor of Team Valor now. Suddenly. It's but
Look at
Rockfield
Raw
is in a
Fuel,
really
look
good
at Raw Fuel. SC takes a Buster.
Screen down.
Last player standing.
And SC
Oh.
takes a Pixel as well. And SC takes a Bullet.
Oh my god, that was a really good round. I thought that after like so many rounds in a row, finally, Team Valor are gonna get a round in their favor, but nope. I mean, Team Enigma are just so good. It doesn't matter if it's 2v3 or 3v4 or even 3v5. They somehow managed to bring that round back to their favor, and that will put them on the board with 7 rounds on the board. And you could see God Vexy with 17 kills and Rafiel suddenly making all the difference with 15 kills. And this judge play happening for himself. What do you think, Devil Dog?
Man, like Judge always reminds me of players like Link and F4 Bunny always playing judges out there, and it's this gun. I don't know what to say about this gun, man. Like this entire game changed from head to tail because of Raw Fuel's judge, man.
Yes. I mean, no matter how many times you nerf this gun, it is going to be a shotgun, right? So you can't change that fact. I think people will
Totally,
still
I'll agree
keep
with you
using
on
it
that.
to its best advantage. So this
So
time
as
looks
you
like
see,
Enigma Gaming going for a push.
yeah, exactly, a push, and you can see three people outside. Like, 3 people of Valor holding out the A. Ooh, so close.
Oh, that was the aggressive judge. I think, oh no. Brimstone is scared of him. He just falls back. Bullet is gonna fall back. He knows that the judge in close range is deadly, but it doesn't matter.
Trade comes out to take out Buster, but
Poison's off. Here.
I think Parsai has his ultimate and he will be.
Oh,
Great shot by
that
Hunter
was
to take out SC. Look at Parsai right now.
oh, I think he's gonna get more than one here. Oh, he gets one.
Rexy takes a trade out on Parsai.
Oh,
Shutting down the party.
Player standing.
And Pixel takes a God Vexy. That leaves situation 1v2.
10 seconds left. Last player
Oh,
standing.
he takes
Rexy takes a Hunter.
this is
Both
going
are very low. Both are very low.
one bullet away from their death. Both in Pixels looking in the wrong direction. Oh no, this is really crucial. Enigma Rexy has a little bit of an upper hand. Having said that, the
This is
plan
a crucial round for Enigma Gaming, if you ask me. And Brexy clutches it out for Team Enigma. My God,
Oh
that
my
round,
god.
man.
I mean, that was an insane clutch. A 4K coming on from the side of Rexy. A really good job for him. He's been pretty silent in this match so far, but he popped off when he was when he was needed. And looks like the comeback is happening, guys. And look at the score. It's 8-11 from 1-11, and it's suddenly 8-11, 7 rounds in a row. What do you think?
I'm like, we all know that comebacks are possible, but comebacks are always a fairy tale story for every team. And right now, we are seeing a comeback coming from 111 to 811. And Team Valor needs only one round actually to make it 12 and put the pressure back on Enigma Gaming. And the timeout has been called out. What do you think?
I mean,
What's
Team
gonna
Valor,
be? Yeah, yeah. Carry on,
this was a
Deepak.
really required, timeout because they need to figure out what's happening because the game is,
Mhm,
even if they have the biggest lead that they could possibly have,
mhm.
now it's not with them anymore. They
Also
only
the
have a
lead
round of
and also to stop the momentum of Enigma Gaming, if you ask me. They got
yes,
7 continuous rounds and they
which
had to
means they
stop
are
the
gonna have
momentum.
advantage in terms of economy as well. Raw fuel
Totally,
doesn't matter
totally.
how much money he has, he's gonna keep on going for that judge place. Just not. I mean, in the previous round, Bullet had the right idea to just fall back, but it doesn't matter. Right? Raw fuel is like,
Exactly,
I'm gonna
exactly.
hold on to my W key until I get a kill. So this man
No,
is like
especially
pushing
I'll tell
top.
you one thing. That reload sound which he got from Bullet's Vandal was a key for him to do a
Yes,
big.
exactly.
And
And
Pixels falling back.
also said that Rexy is a new player for Enigma Gaming, and it looks like he's slowly getting
And raw fuel!
set to the team. There comes the pit as well. Oh,
This is
was
gonna be
Hunter will
very.
be there to trade
Meanwhile,
him out.
100 extra raw fuel. Great shot by AC to take a bullet now.
Oh, now the judge is being used against them. Hunter somehow takes down, Rockville, and he picks up his judge.
And God Vixie takes out Buster. But look at Izzy, he's only 33 HP.
All he has to do is stay alive to make the to make the Viper Spit stay there. Godrex is gonna be holding on to the lamp's position, which means looks like this round is gonna
And
go in
here
the favor
comes
of
the
Enigma.
Hunter.
4v1. There we go. Hika's gonna get the last one.
9-11 in favor of Team Valor.
Still in the
Ladies
favor.
and gentlemen, the
Valor.
comeback is on. Now we can finally say Team Enigma Gaming is very close to Team Valor. And we can
Yes.
finally breathe that relief and also excitement in our chest right now to see this comeback coming from Team Enigma Gaming.
Yes, not only a comeback, if you look carefully, like even I said right because Team Valor they should be happy because after the first half they had a really big lead, and that is why still they are in a lead. Like they still have a 2 runs advantage after losing like 8 rounds in a row, so they still
Totally,
have time
totally,
to
totally.
work for it. But now if they lose this round, I would say it will be an equalizer because after this they will be pushed to an eco. So it
Exactly,
looks like
man.
it is going to be a B execute coming on from the side of Team Enigma. The Owl drone goes in to spot any place inside the site. It is going to be Pasha Sahil who holds on to the long angle behind the wall. This is going to be really crucial, and this round has to be taken from Team Valor. Otherwise, the equalizer is going to come in. So Enigma Gaming
Totally,
trying
totally,
to make the
totally.
equalizer happen. Long has been walled, and over to you, Devil Dog.
Long has been walled, but if you look at the spike, look at the spike, where the spike is going. It's going towards the A side right now.
Yes.
But Pixels and Bullets still holding out at A. But raw fuel, my man.
He's gonna go there. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh
30
no!
HP.
I don't think that was supposed to
He
happen.
wait for God Rexy, but Buster takes out raw fuel. Rexy takes out Pixels. Trade out trade coming out. Hika takes out Buster as well.
30
Will takes a
seconds
God
left.
Vixie. My God, that what's happening out here?
This is a really crucial round, man. This could tell who's gonna win this match. And there comes the resurrect,
Planted.
and Hunter's gonna be back on his feet. Oh no!
And Hunter.
One enemy remaining.
Oh no, the
No.
clutch won't be happening.
Raw Fuel is gonna be really mad at Hika for, executing that ult on him, which, brought him to like really low HP. Couldn't do much with the judge. And
Yeah.
sadly, uh, I mean, Team Valor, after a long streak of loss, finally they're back on the driving seat, which means they have 3 more match points in their favor. And Team Enigma, they don't have to worry about anything. They just have to keep doing what they were doing. And it really worked out for them. And from now, they can't afford to lose a round. So if they lose a round, it's game over. Over to you, Devil Dog.
And Pixels putting out his ult at A shot. Seems like a beat, like the complete way.
Oh no.
Partial takes a raw fuel, but before the raw fuel takes a hunter. A good trade by Pasha Sahil, if you ask me.
Oh, he's gonna cause a lot. Okay, he got attacked.
No. Is he takes a Pasha Sahil?
Uh,
Buster takes a Rexy and Izzy.
with the nade and phantom.
God Vexy,
Oh.
Hikalo, and
GG.
Buster.
Defenders win.
GG, guys. Oh,
Ballistix and
really
Micron.
nice comeback from Enigma. Will be shut down from Team Valor, and they will be the one to secure this semifinals win with a 2-0 lead. So, what do you think, Devil Dog? Even though I would say the first half was pretty dominating, but the second half it looked like it was all Enigma until Team Valor
Totally,
came back into
man.
the game.
I am really surprised by how the match turned out. At first half, after there's like 111, this is really very difficult for Enigma game to do something now. Things were out of their hand. I felt like that, but a 9-round comeback coming from Team Enigma Gaming. But I think the timeout worked out for Team Valor. What do you think, Diploy?
Yes, exactly. I mean, certainly without them realizing they were losing a lot of rounds, and after the after the timeout, they lost 1 round, which was an eco round. But after that, they have been doing their job perfectly and got 2 rounds in a row, and the win in their name as well. So I think that was a really crucial timeout, just like I said, and it worked out for them. And all kudos to Hunter, Pixel, and Buster who played their best. And on the other hand, we can't leave out Pasha and Bullet as well. They played the support role really well. On the other side, Team
And
Enigma, they also played
mm,
really well, tried for a really good comeback. Raw Fuel with 9 first bloods, but unfortunately, it will be Team Valor who's going to walk away with the win.
and ladies and gentlemen, we have the first finalist of AKEF Gaming Saga. That is our Team Valor. And I'm heavily surprised by Raw Fuel's judge, man. Like, this man presses WQ and puts out a smoke and just runs around with a judge in his hand. That entire judge was a huge factor of those 9 rounds on board for Team Enigma Gaming.
Yes.
So, honestly, man, the game was amazing, if you ask me. Like, it was like we both were the hot seat and looking at some kind of a runaway movie happening in front of our eyes right now. It was a great match to witness from me. And we will join you guys for the next match, which will be semifinals between Team FS Esports and Team Samurai Esports. So thank you guys for joining today. And it's me and Deployed signing out for today. And we'll join you guys for the next stream between Team FS Esports and Samurai Esports. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Peace.
From the legends of memory and storage. Crucial brings you the ultimate performance in gaming. Legendary products. Precision engineered. For speed and stability. Crucial Ballistix. From the legends of memory and storage. Crucial brings you the ultimate performance in gaming. Legendary products. Precision engineered. For speed and stability. Crucial Ballistix.
Where do you go when you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate? Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure.